What is happening, Magnus? All right. Just got back from seeing Toy Story 5. You the guys that got me to watch all the Toy Stories because around the time that they started, CGI was kind of in its infancy, and just getting going, you know what I mean? And they made a full-length movie, and, and back then I wasn't interested. I was kind of like how you guys are now with AI. Like, just certain things with CGI drove me nuts. And, okay. The wind is blowing. I've got the curtains open. And, yeah. So, just in case you hear anything, yeah, that's what it is, the wind. So, I do know that there was a little bit of controversy surrounding this movie about who it would be about and what was going on with that, especially with Disney doing this. People are concerned of whether it's going to be for the modern audience. They're worried about if it's going to be woke. Okay, so I'll tell you this. People were concerned it would be a Jessie-centric movie. It absolutely is her movie. It's Jessie's movie. So if you got a problem with that, there's that. All right. Now, there's a few things in there that I think that if you're used to reviewing movies and watching movies in this day and time, you're going to notice. It's not as heavy-handed as it was in other movies, but there's some light-handed stuff in here. And for my conspiracy theorists, there's this one scene, and I think you all notice it. I was like, whoa! Wow, right in my face, huh? Right there. Okay. So, let's see if any of you get it. I'll like your comment if you get what I'm talking about. One thing specifically for the conspiracy theorists. Now, the CGI animation and the voice acting was grade A. Of course it was great. Okay, they've been great throughout the Pixar movies, the Toy Story movies, you know what I'm saying? So, they have, I don't even know if they are Pixar. Are they Pixar or are they DreamWorks? So they're Pixar, right? Let me see. Toy Story is a Pixar movie, correct? Yes.
Toy Story is a Pixar movie.
Okay, so the story basically revolves around Jessie trying to help a little girl make friends. And the funny thing is that they do a really good job of showing what is happening to children and to adults and to teenagers with phones and tablets and the computers. And they don't play with their toys anymore. All they do is tap, 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 tap. That's a joke inside the movie. You see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So there you have this clash of kind of old-fashioned toys and even newer toys with the whole tablet. You know what I'm saying? So a new character enters. That's the tablet. And they're going back and forth with this thing. And it's really like this tug of war of old school toys and the new tech, the technology, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. So in between that and also trying to help her find friends, because there's a one line in the movie where they're like, because everybody's on a tablet, and they're like, well, how do they become friends if they don't look at each other? Because they're all sitting in the room, around in a circle, you know what I'm saying? So, woo! There's some stuff in there where you're like, yeah, it's definitely, dealing with what we're dealing with now. I kind of feel about this movie similarly to how I felt about The Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, I had a good time, but I feel like I can't give it a 3, which is above average entertainment, but it wasn't meh. which is 2.5. It wasn't okay. It wasn't all right, which is a 2.5 for me. It was somewhere in between that for me. Now, the theater was packed when I got there. I was surprised. But I normally go earlier in the day, so maybe that was why. But also, it's Toy Story, all right? Bunch of children in there. Bunch of parents in there. This one kid was running around the whole theater. I was just like, this is mayhem in here. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so it was full. And the crowd clapped when it was over. People had a good time. So, for me, though, I'm going to give it a 2.75 out of 5. Woos! So, I'm assuming that if you are a big fan of Toy Story, you are going to probably thoroughly enjoy this. However, with a caveat, if you're a big Toy Story fan, but you're not a fan of certain things that are going on now with modern entertainment, you might have some big problems. Or some little problems. Or both. I don't know. But there it is for me. 2.75 out of 5. Let me know what you all thought in the comment section. And see you in the next video. 10 million subscribers. Woo!